Hey guys, I'm Barco Pez. I'm going to make this quick because my connection is really bad and my videos keep disconnecting and I don't know if they've been uploaded by themselves. So there's a ton of videos that have been uploaded. Sorry. But my deck profile I have to you today is one of my favorite decks. I've been running it for a year now. It's been ridiculous. Been playtesting, learning about it, stuff like that. I've never shown this profile only because I was never convinced by it before, but I found a stupidly consistent build. There are so many variants of this deck, which makes this deck really unique, and it is amazing. It stacks up against the meta, but I don't know if it's a high tier. I don't research tiers or anything like that, but it is awesome. It is Godfrogs, fellas. It is Godfrogs, chaps. So please enjoy this deck profile. Alright, just gonna move my webcam a bit further away. Okay, so obviously you got a free swap frog, broken as hell. I will be doing a ruling video on every frog card there is, so you can check that out on the other video. Swap frog, obviously MVP of deck, causes so many things. 2 Treeborns. Treeborns are amazing in this deck, so broke. Free running, MVPs as well. All your special summons, all your exceeding, all of your tributes, pretty much. Free dupe, awesome, makes it amazing. Free puzzle draw. This is something you really want to banish for your run-ins. Sea Lancer becomes a boss card and recycles all your frogs, so you can do all your run-ins again. 2 Razor, 2 Caius. I run 2 of each, only because it adds ins and outs to everything. I have other things in my sides, stuff like that. 2 Effect Veilers. Good tech in the deck, stops your opponent from doing quite a couple of plays that they could be doing. 2 Battle Fader, stops OTKs, because you want these for tributes as well, for your Caius and everything else. 2 Trag, 2 Gauze, pretty much a triple threat of the hand traps, some of the best hand traps in the world. Light and Darkness, I'm only running 1 because it's not the main objective of this deck. You can make it in the main objective, it will become a boss card, it is a boss card, it fucks up windups, fucks up a lot of things if you get this out first turn, but it's not the main objective, it's just a bonus. And 2 Obelisk. This is the main objective. If you can get Obelisk out first turn, I'm surprised your opponent won't scoop unless he has Dark Hole or Mirror Force set. So yeah, he's a boss. We have the triple threat staple, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, and Dark Hole. It's obvious you need your ins and outs to certain things like Krista, stuff like that. Same with Book of Moon. Book of Moon can get you out of a Krista situation or a Vanity's Fiend situation because that will kill your deck. Annoyingly. Free MST, we hate macro. Macro, it will screw this deck up. Macro at it, people will laugh, but I tell you what, my side deck fucks them up. Right. 2 Enemy Controller, staple in this deck. It's stupid, it's broken, and there are so many broken cards combos you can do with it. Creature swap, piss your opponent off, pretty much. If they just spend so much time getting out 1 boss monster, and you just play 1 card like a friggin' Battle Fader, friggin' swap that with a boss, hit them for nothing, pretty much. Soul Exchange, the whole thing about like people who want to stop you special summoning, pretty much just stop it, tribute their monster, and banish whatever you want from Caius. Salvage and Pot of Everest. Salvage early game is awesome. If you open Swap Frog and 2 other frogs, you're milling 8 cards into your deck. Into your grave even. And Avarice, the only reason I'm running Avarice, as much as you don't really want to put your frogs and your owners back into your deck, if you have a grave which will actually get you nowhere in that situation and you need 2 cards, yeah, works. Okay, I'm going to sweep through the extra deck. The extra deck is very standard. Obviously you have your staple free Gachi Gachi. This Gachi Gachi is the main card you want in any variant of this type of deck. Then you have a Dark Mist. You can have this in every variant as well. Becomes a massive boss monster, and it's stupid sometimes. You're going to question these because I'm not running tour guides in the main deck, but Leviathan, Levier, and Tempo, pure situational for when you need to side into those tour guides. Okay, now we got some synchros. We got a Formula Synchron. You're not really syncing for like a Stardust or anything like that. You're not really using this to go for shooting or anything like that. You can. I don't own a shooting, which makes it annoying, but you can go into TG Halberd Cannon stupidly with this deck. I've done it before and it was funny. Stardust Dragon and Scrap Dragon. I'm not showing you the Halberd Cannon thing because this is just a standard build, and it is fast. Even at this pace, it is fast. So if you're ever going to run synchros, these are your main guys you want to run. Alright, the side deck. Side deck is pretty standard. It's nothing special. There are some special cards. I put in some of my own text, which are quite cool. Torrential Tribute. As much as you don't want to mess around with back row, never mess around with back row with this deck. It's going to stop your freaking Treeborns, because your opponent may not attack, but they will summon. Now, the reason you run these is because if you just want to set one. If you have Treeborn engraved, you just think to yourself, I need to get rid of this now. If he summons, just do it. It doesn't matter what it is, just do it. Just get rid of it. Then we have a Starlight Road. Now, I don't really use Starlight Road. I never have to side for it often because I'm smart. I don't really tend to run into Mirror Forces, Dark Holes, stuff like that. I've run into a Torrential once, and I regretted it ever since, which is why it's in the extra deck. Side deck, even. System down. This side deck is actually based off a tournament I went to down south in Bedfordshire. A lot of people are running Kaikuri, Giga, stuff like that. So system down is quite cool. We have one extra enemy controller. This is mainly just because if you want to really piss your opponent off, do those broken plays. 2 Snowman Eater, mainly for the Dino Rabbit factor. If someone's coming at you with Dino Rabbit, you want to fool them. You don't want to you don't want to set your dupe, because they could just go Funny King Rye, stuff like that. But then again, Funny King Rye does not screw up the consistency of this deck. This deck does not need a Sangan, because you can draw into your frickin' Swap Frogs stupidly. I opened stupid with Swap Frog in that tournament. Because every game, Swap Frog, Swap Frog, Swap Frog. So this guy is awesome. 2 Tour Guide. Tour Guide is just for those plays if you're going up against someone who's XYZ heavy, so you just get tempo out, stuff like that, and you can do broken plays with Leviath, but I will get that into my ruling video on frogs. Caius, the Shadow Mode. I got another one in here only because it depends on my plays, and it depends on what my opponent is playing. I will side out Razor or Light and Darkness just to put in the extra Caius, just for that extra tech. Another Light and Darkness, I will only side this in if I'm going up against Windups or Giga, because it fucks them up. You just play this first turn if you can, and their effects, they will be stopping. They will be draining this card. A lot of people will try and drain this with all their staples, stuff like that, but then they've just wasted staples. So the only way they can actually ever get around this is freaking Solemn. Now this is the text that I've added in, and they're awesome text for Dino Rabbit, Macro Rabbit, stuff like that. So we've got the 2 Chaos Hunters. Now these guys are freaking stupid in the deck. Like you go up against Dino Rabbit, Macro Rabbit, they're obviously gonna, if you open this against them, pretty much as soon as they do their whole rabbit thing, special. As soon as they get the freaking sabers or Kabuls, when you special it, they have not many options to go into. They'll have to go into a Utopia to ram it, but then that just wastes their whole rabbit play, and then they can't do much after that, and then you can spam your field out and fuck them. So pretty much, if you get this out, they're not gonna, and it stays, they will obviously have back row, and they're probably gonna get Lagia or maybe Dolka, just because they think you're gonna special summon a lot and try and just smash that Dolka. So yeah. That is awesome. And final tech, 2 Jinzo. Never, ever side Royal Decree into this deck. I don't care what anyone says. Never side it into this deck. This deck is the worst thing you could side Royal Decree into, because then you fuck up your Treeborns. And Treeborn is an MVP of this deck, and it's stupid. Now this is just a level 6. You can summon this off 1 tribute. It's awesome. You play that on the turn. They can't bottomless it. A lot of people are very hot on bottomless right now, so this is an awesome side card. I fell for a lot of bottomlesses at the tournament in the first game, so I just sided out 2 of the Razor for 2 of these, and then they could not do anything, because everyone is very back row heavy at the moment, apart from certain decks like Agents, Lightsworn, stuff like that. Alright guys, that was a quick deck profile. Sorry, I'm not able to do some rulings right now, but I'm going to do a whole video on rulings on frogs. So, hope you guys enjoyed the profile. I'll get back to you with all the rulings. I'm going to also be doing my countdown deck again. The last countdown deck was just a standard build. It wasn't all that good, not going to lie. It was missing quite a lot of cards. I still don't have card Ds or anything like that, but either way, it doesn't matter. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm Barco Pez. It's been a pleasure showing you this deck profile. It's a shame that my connection is so bad I haven't been able to explain it properly, but I'll be doing that in a different video. So thank you very much. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.